Coach, a big win for your team on Saturday. Went in a little shorthanded on the back end, maybe a lot shorthanded on the back end as you started the game with just five defensemen, and you outlast the Senators for a 3-2 overtime win. What can you say about the effort from your back end in that contest?
I don't know if I have any words that would describe the effort and the commitment of those guys. It's just just amazing how those guys work, and it's not just about work, but playing for each other and playing the right way and staying composed and staying focused on what needs to be done and responding to some adversity. It's a combination of different things. We push them hard in practices when we can. We give them some rest when we can. And they respond extremely well in games. We're trying a few new things in the way we play. We make adjustments, and they're all in basically, and they're playing for the right reasons. They compete hard, and they play the right way. So it's I don't think there's any word that could describe how this group has been playing for each other and how proud they are to wear the Moose jersey and to play those games. So it's again, it was another great example of when you work hard with a plan, good things can happen.
And maybe a thought on Victor Hadfield, who hadn't played defense in probably about a year and a half, was suiting up for just his second American Hockey League game, first on the back end, and hadn't even skated in the 3 days leading up to that to perform as well as he did.
Well, he did really well. I thought he was moving the puck right. Obviously, everybody makes mistake during a hockey game. Maybe on the defensive side, there's a few things that will be improved, but it's just a matter of playing games. His mind was right, but it comes down to how hard you practice, and he's been very low maintenance so far. He's just showing up to the rink, doing his job. He's still a very young player. He's only 20 years old. He could play junior this year. So haven't played in a while. Didn't skate for 3 days. And then all of a sudden, first thing you know is you're part of five D-man rotation. I think Eric Dubois did an amazing job at managing the bench and put him in situation where he could be successful. So a combination of different things, but at the end of the day, he played well, and he can skate and he can move the puck. He's got a decent shot, so there's some tools there for sure. But I think his maturity and his composure was quite impressive.
And in keeping with the defense, your most experienced defenseman was playing his 67th American Hockey League game in Johnny Kovacevic. What did it mean for your club for him to step up, play as much as he did, and really have been as solid as he has been over the last run of games?
Well, if you look at the minutes, he played 38 minutes. That's a lot of minutes for a defenseman. I think Johnny has been improving all year long last year, and this year he's even getting better. He's more consistent. Not that he wasn't last year, but it was an adjustment from going from college to pro hockey. Now he understands the systems. He's he's defining his game. Real good stick. His gap control is as good as I've ever seen from a defenseman. He can read good play. He can read the plays on the breakout. So he's got the ability to get that gap. We call it the pre-gap really early. So anything on his side is not necessarily an option because he's right there on top of their forward. And he's adding some tools to his game. So his first pass, his deception, eluding their forecheckers on the breakouts, going one way and then changing direction to make that next play. So he's been and he's been physical too, boxing out in front of the net, making sure our goalie sees the puck. So there's a lot of good things going on for Johnny, and on top of that, he's got leadership skills, and we gave him a letter since Jimmy Oligny has been injured, and so he brings a leadership aspect to the dressing room. So a lot of good things. I think this guy is trending in the right direction, and he's improving pretty fast. It's only in his second year, and to take command like he did the last game, and being the guy, and on top of that, you win the game. He played an amazing game to me.